ज्यादा कोलेस्ट्रॉल खाने से हार्ट डिसीज होता है, एलडीएल इज बैड कोलेस्ट्रॉल, एचडीएल इज गुड कोलेस्ट्रॉल, ये सारी चीजें तो तुमने सुनी ही होंगी।
ये सब क्या देखना पड़ रहा है? अच्छा है मैं अंधा हूँ।
Let's do some research. So getting back into the time, there was one scientist whose name is George Kaufman who first identified the lipoprotein. Lipoprotein are basically the fat carriers to the muscle cell or the cell. So chylomicron was the biggest lipoprotein which carry cholesterol, triglyceride and phospholipids. So ये LDL का काम क्या है? LDL, that is low density lipoprotein, which carries cholesterol from liver to the cells. एंड जो भी लीवर को लगता है वो रखता है भाई, एंड जो बचा हुआ है वो वापस थ्रू HDL, दैट इज हाई डेंसिटी लिपोप्रोटीन, थ्रू HDL इट इज कैरिड बैक टू द लिवर. सो इसको गुड एंड बैड नाम किसने रखे? सो गेटिंग बैक टू द टाइम इन द हिस्ट्री, सो इन बायोलॉजी वी हैव वन कंडीशन कॉल्ड एज atherosclerosis, which means clotting of the heart artery to cholesterol, as you can see in the image. So in 1955, US president identifies his first heart attack, and this George Kaufman first discovered this lipoprotein, that is LDL, HDL, VLDL and etc. Later on it was found that it was not the cholesterol, and also Kaufman has done the experiment on the Maasai tribe who directly eats flesh, blood and milk products which were mostly the saturated fat, and those tribes were found most healthy and without any heart condition. And later on n number of experiments conducted, and there is one more interesting case study which is done on the 80-year-old man who used to consume 25 egg yolk in a day, and it was found that without any heart condition and his metabolism was perfect. I will attach this. DGCA has set first dietary guideline for the Americans, which means 300 mg of cholesterol per day, and it was considered as unhealthy beyond that limit. And it was shown on the Time magazine also, the 2 egg yolk pictures. 2 complete eggs was healthy, and more than that it will be unhealthy. And later on USA dietary recommendation has removed this limit which was set. After setting the dietary recommendation guideline for the citizen, people started more shifting toward the carbohydrate based diet. So they started consuming less red meat and consume more white meat and eggs, paneer. They basically reduced the saturated fat content and started consuming more carbohydrate, that is so carbohydrate, if you know, carbohydrate is a macronutrient which doesn't fulfill our hunger and satiety index. So people started more consuming the carbohydrate, and later on after 1980 it was found that there is a spike in the graph that people in the USA were more obese than before. So it was due to the more consumption of carbohydrate, that is leading to the conversion of triglyceride into the cell, and insulin spike and conversion into the fat cell and all of that. And later on in that old man case study as well, it was found that only 18% of the cholesterol was absorbed in the body and rest was thrown out. So if someone tell you in future that cholesterol causes you heart disease and LDL is bad cholesterol and HDL is good cholesterol, and how much egg or paneer we can eat in a day, show him this video. See you in the next video. Keep training.